Hi everyone, hope all are doing great. Today's our topic is HTML table. HTML tables allow web developers to arrange the data into rows and columns. A table in HTML consists of table cells inside rows and columns. A table tag defines an HTML table. Each table row is defined with tr tag. Each table header is defined with th tag. By default, the text in th elements are bold and centered. By default, the text in TD elements are regular and left aligned. Okay. The TD elements are the data containers of the table. They can contain all sorts of HTML elements, text, images, list, other tables, etc. Let us check the example one. Go to command prompt. In F drive, VS Code folder, change directory, code space dot. Open the Visual Studio Code Editor. Okay, add a file by the name table1.html. Add the boilerplate code HTML. Select HTML5. Inside the body tag, add the table tag table table. Okay. Then tr tag table row. Inside the tr tag, th tag table header first name. Table header last name. Age. Okay. Tr tag inside the tr tag td tag table data. First name is James. Last name is td tag Smith. Age is 40 years. Okay, add one more row. tr tag. Inside tr tag td tag. Here Ellen Smith. Last name is Smith. td. Age 35 years. Here add one more row. td John. td John Cena. Age 50 years old. Okay. Now close the table tag here. Okay. Save the changes. Ctrl S. Right click. Open with live server. See, this is the output. Okay. First name, last name. Okay. We'll copy this example. Ctrl C. Example 1. Ctrl V. Then next is add a border. To add a border to a table, use the CSS border property. Okay, we'll add a border to the table now. Okay, to add the border, add the style tag in head section. Style. Okay. Table, comma th, comma td, Okay, border colon 1 pixel solid black. Close the style tag here. Save the changes, Ctrl S. Open with live server. See, border is added, but it is a double border is added. Just go to the notes. HTML table collapsed border. To let the border collapse into a one border, the CSS border collapse property need to be added. To avoid having double borders like in the example, set the CSS border collapse property to the collapse. Okay. Just add here border collapse property. Okay. Border collapse is collapse. Just save the changes, Ctrl S, right click, open with live server. See, single line border is displayed now. Let us copy this example. Ctrl C. Ctrl V. Style table border. Okay. We'll apply background color and we'll style the table. Let us go to Visual Studio Code Editor. Here. Okay. PH, TD space. Okay, here style the background color as background color colon, any color you can select, this color will select. Okay, just save the changes, Ctrl S. We'll make the border as white here, solid white. Okay, save the changes, Ctrl S. Open with live server. See here background color is applied and the border is solid white. Okay, we'll copy this example. Ctrl C. Inside the head section, style tag is added. Ctrl V. Now next, round table border. Okay. With the border radius property, the borders get rounded corners. Let us see the example. For that, you need to remove the border collapse option. Just add border radius. Okay. Border radius colon 10 pixels semicolon. Ctrl S. Open with live server. See, rounded border corners. This is the example of rounded border corners. Just copy this. Ctrl C. Link for the notes I will provide in the description. If you want, you can refer it. Okay. Now next example is HTML table padding and spacing. Okay. We'll see how to add table padding and spacing. Go to the Visual Studio Code Editor. Here we'll add padding. (15 pixels). Control S. Open with live server. See the space between this space is known as padding. Okay, if you make the 0 padding, what will be the difference? Let us check. Padding is 0. Control S. Open with live server. See, no space is provided between the edges. Okay, we'll add border collapse property. Okay, no space is provided here. Control S. Open with live server. See, no space is provided between the borders and the text. To provide the space, we are using padding option. Okay, padding as 15 pixels. Control S. Open with live server. See now, padding is 15, the space is provided. And close all these tabs. Okay. We'll copy this example, go to Visual Studio Code. Just copy this. Control C. Okay. Control V. Now next, HTML add cell padding. Okay, how to add cell padding? We'll see this. Go to the Visual Studio Code Editor. To add cell padding, remove the border collapse option. Okay, remove the border collapse option here. Then add the cell padding. Just I will remove. Mentioning as table. Okay. Border spacing. Border spacing. Border spacing 30 pixels. Okay, save the changes. Control S. Right click. Open with live server. See, the border spacing of 30 pixels is applied. If you make border spacing as 0 pixels, let us see the difference. Control S. Open with live server. See, it is normal. No border spacing is applied. Make it as 30 pixels. Border spacing is applied. Okay, this is the example of cell padding. Spaces between the cell padding. 30 pixel space is provided between all the cells. Okay, let us copy this example. Control C. Control V. Next, HTML table caption. Caption tag is used to add the caption to a table. Okay, we use caption tag to add the caption to the table. Let us go to the Visual Studio Code Editor and we'll check. After tr tag, Add here caption tag, caption students information data, anything. Okay, just will make the border collapse. Okay, just save the changes, Control S, open with live server. See, students information, this table caption is added here. Okay, and copy this example. Control C, go to the notepad, Control V. Okay, then HTML row span. Row span merge or combine the two rows as a single row. Okay, row span will merge or combine the two rows as a single row. Let us see the example. Okay, add one file by the name row span .html. Add the boilerplate code, shift exclamation, press enter. Okay, inside the head section, just add the style tag. Inside the style tag, add table, comma th, comma td. Okay, border colon 1 pixel solid black semicolon. Okay, then border collapse, okay, close the style tag here. Sorry, 1 second. Close the style tag. Inside the body tag, add the table tag. Then tr tag. Then th tag. Here serial number. Then item. Then price. Okay, then add the table row, table data. Okay, serial number 001, Samsung TV. Okay, then price 50,000. Okay, add one more row, 001 TD Samsung mobile. Okay, price 10,000. Add one more row here, TR TD 002 TD Dell TD price 40,000. TR, then TD 003, TD, HP, and TD. Price of HP is 30,000. Okay, close the table tag here. Save the changes, Control S, open with live server. See here, Samsung TV, Samsung Mobile, Dell, HP. Okay, one more row will add grand total. Okay, here TR, okay, TD, grand total, what is the grand total here? 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, 1,30,000. Okay. Okay, save the changes, Control S, open with live server. See, the serial numbers for both Samsung TV and Samsung Mobile, the serial number is 001. So we will merge this two rows. Okay, we'll merge the two rows here. Here just write as row span equals to double quotes of 2 and remove this TD. Delete this. Save the changes, Control S. Okay. Open with live server. See, two rows are merged as single row. Okay. Now here we will merge the two columns, serial number and item column. Okay. First we'll copy this example to the row span. Control C. Control V. Inside the head section, we need to add the style tag. Inside the head tag. Okay. Now we'll check for call span. Just here, mention call span equals to double quotes of 2. Save the changes, Control S. Open with live server. See, call span, two columns were merged as a single column. We'll copy this example. Control C. Okay. Control V. Then next, HTML T head. T head defines the head section. HTML T body. T body defines the body section. HTML T foot. T foot defines the footer section. T head, T body, T foot are useful for search engines and browsers. Okay. Let us check. We'll add T head here. After the table tag, add the T head tag. Then here, close the T head. Okay. Then T body, Then close the T body tag here. Backslash, close the T body tag. Then T foot. Then close the T foot tag here. Okay, save the changes. There will be no difference in the output, but T head, T body, T foot tags are used for search engines and browsers. Let us copy this example. Control C. Control V. Important points to remember. Okay, use the HTML table element to define a table. Use the HTML TR element to define a table row. Use the HTML TD element to define a table data. Use the HTML TH element to define a table heading. Use the HTML caption element to define a table caption. Use the HTML, okay. Use the CSS border property to define a border. Use the CSS border collapse property to collapse cell borders. Use the CSS padding property to add padding to the cells. Use the CSS text align property to align cell text. Use the CSS border spacing property to set the spacing between the cells. Row span. Row span merge or combine two rows as a single row. Column span. Column span will merge or combine the two columns as a single column. T head. What does T head do? T head groups the header content in a table. T body groups the body content in a table. T foot groups the footer content in a table. I hope you understood the concept, friends. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Have a great day.